My friends, I was just reading a story in Lord Rabbi Jonathan Sack's book, Future Tense. He tells a story about a British rabbi who traveled to what had been the Soviet Union until recently. And the Soviet Union was very anti-Semitic, but it was kept somewhat under cover while the Soviet regime was in place. Once communism fell, anti-Semitism rose to the surface more than it had. Well, one day when he was in the former Soviet Union, a young Jewish girl came to him and said, "Rabbi, I have to ask you a question. While the communists were in power, people knew I was Jewish, but they never bothered me. Now that the communists are gone, I walk down the street and people murmur the word Yid at me, Yid, Jew. Why is that? What should I do?" Rabbi said to her, "It's very interesting. Looking at you, I would never guess that you were Jewish. I wear my yarmulke, and I have a beard, and I wear my tzitzis, and I walk down the street, and no one says Yid to me. Why do you think that is?" And the girl thought about it for a moment. She said, "I think it's because they know that if they say Yid to me, I'll take it as an insult. But if they say it to you, you take it as a compliment." My friend, self-image is a problem, especially if you're Jewish. We're the result of 2,000 years of anti-Semitism and living as a powerless minority in just about every country in the world. But it goes back further than that. It's a human phenomenon. Way back in the Bible, when Moses sends the spies to spy out the land of Canaan, they come back and they tell the people, "We saw the people who live here in Canaan, and they were so big and so huge, we felt like grasshoppers in our own eyes and in theirs." In other words, because they felt small, they assumed that other people felt they were small. This has a much more personal connection to me. My parents, may they rest in peace, used to live in Arizona in an assisted living place. And I went there to visit, and I noticed that there was no mezuzah on their front door. A mezuzah is a little piece of parchment that goes on the front door, on the doorway. And when I asked them about it, they said, "We don't need anybody knowing we're Jewish." In other words, they felt they were safer if people didn't know they were Jewish. I felt it again myself when I first became religious in the mid-'80s. I got the sense that I wanted to start covering my head, wearing a yarmulke, but I was embarrassed to go out because I didn't want people to look at me like I was different. I didn't want to become the other. Well, I did become the other, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being the other. The United States of America especially was founded by others. Everyone should have pride in his or her heritage, anyone, especially Jews. Our record of accomplishments, despite our small numbers and our contributions to the world, are unmatched in human history. So take a lesson from this, my friends. If you're Jewish, be proud, be very proud. Be proud to know it, and be proud to show it. My name's Howard Riell. I'm Yisrael Chai. People of Israel lives.